Twin flame separation sickness is indescribably painful. It's the separation from you and your mirror soul. It's that connection that you are feeling lost from, and it can manifest itself in many ways, physically, emotionally, and in sheer pain in the soul. Often, this happens temporarily, and it happens for all sorts of reasons, and we come to terms with it in different ways. Ultimately, this separation and the pain you feel that sickness you feel is proof of your destiny. It is proof of your twin flame connection. The actual physical experience of separation, of losing that higher vibration, is proof that the relationship between you and your twin flame cannot be destroyed. It is not broken. It can never be broken. But the damage you can feel when you are separated is horrendous, torturous, intolerable soul pain. When you're in this state of vibrational loss and emptiness, it can have a huge physical impact on your health. Primarily, it seems to be that we are exhausted, tired all the time. You might need sleep, but you're not actually sleeping well. You are tired, you're lethargic. Often it comes with a lack of appetite, stomach ache, backache, other physical pains, very much in the headache, and these different chakras are affected. You have a lack of energy, lack of motivation for things you normally want to do. And during that period of separation, you will feel sapped and drained, just totally fatigued. It's important that you understand what is happening with you and that you feel supported somewhere medically should you need that, you seek that help. There are also other things that happen to us, bar the physical symptoms, and they're bound up with it. As part of your twin flame journey in this separation phase, you can have crazy emotional mood swings. That high energy you had with the connection in its loss leaves you feeling empty, lonely, lost, angry, resentment. All these things are perfectly normal, and you have to understand those emotions and where they've come from. You can feel abandoned. You can feel a sense of sincere longing, a sense of vibrational loss, and you feel that your energy is being sapped from you. Your life is incomplete without them. You feel depressed, you feel sad, you feel tortured, you feel unnecessary, you feel like you failed. All of this, and it can come and go, different height and different times, and all of this happens because of this physical separation from our mirror soul. The thing to remember during a period of separation is that the twin flame connection is not fully severed. This is, and unfortunately, hard to understand it, but this is a time when you need to work on your spiritual self, on your raising your own spirit. It may be that you are not, in this case, the cause of the separation. You may be the chaser. There is a runner in place, and that runner has gone because they cannot face their own shadow work. They cannot face their own fear of rejection. And still at this point, you working on your own spiritual growth will allow you to raise their vibration to meet yours. It may be that you're the runner during this phase. You still feel all of this loss and depression, disconnection, physical symptoms, more guilt than the chaser will feel. All of this is bound up with your physical symptoms and your need now to work even more so on your own spiritual growth. So what's probably happening here is that the connection isn't severed, the connection isn't broken. You are in a position of still continuing with your destiny. You are still not in a broken twin flame relationship. You're in a twin flame process of particular separation for all sorts of reasons at this time. And you need to work on your spiritual growth and support the spiritual growth of your twin flame towards uniting in your purpose. It's important because of that vibrational connection, because of that deep spiritual work that is going on during this phase, that you become conscious of your own journey. You work for yourself at this time on you and reaching a higher spiritual place. You can do this in a number of ways. Dream communication with your twin flame will take you to a different place. Dream communication with your twin flame can support them. You can tap into their vibration or send them a vibrational message. It can be hard to notice what's actually happening in your dreams, so keeping a journal at this point is very important. So you do know notice how frequently you're still in connection. You still have that pull towards this person. You still have those vibrational conversations. It's likely at this point that there are empaths around you in your life. They will come to you and reach out to you and sense your pain and support you through this. Reach out for them also and take the solace that's offered to you. They are there for your growth. You might feel a sense of being watched during this time. That's usually an indication that you're on the right track and you're making progress towards reunion, because your twin flame is reaching out vibrationally to you through dream and thought. You might notice far more numbers appearing at this point. Any increase in those synchronicities can be anything from hearing their favourite song playing, seeing something related to them, their hobbies, what you used to do together. All of these patterns, these twin flame number patterns particularly, will happen around this time. This spirituality between the mirror souls does not disconnect at this time. It is painful, and it's important that you continue to work on your own spiritual growth and on that of your twin flame. There is no straight answer to how long this might take. It very much depends what has caused the separation and what circumstances are around that in terms of distance, or whether perhaps your twin flame is temporarily in another relationship, stuck there for a number of reasons and cannot escape or leave or connect with who they know is their actual twin flame. It might be you have a runner and the runner is simply unable to handle the overwhelming connection and all of the emotions and the physicality and the spiritual work that goes alongside that. So in some part you cannot do anything about the time. What you can do is use that time for self-care. Separation is a chance to take time for you. It's not fun, but it's an important stage which you can't really try and skip. It's painful, but sometimes it's presented for you to grab your attention because there is work you need to do on yourself. Perhaps you are focusing too much on your twin and not focusing on your own internal healing. Perhaps you're going through a stage of grief and it's not healthy to suppress that, and it will show up if you try and skip it. So perhaps separation is a necessary part of the process of your relationship. Take care of the parts that need more healing. Spend time on yourself. Spend time reconnecting to your creative self. Spend some quality alone time. Get acquainted with who you are now without your twin flame by your side. And send vibrational warming to your twin flame. But focus on you. Focus on your own spiritual growth. That raising your own vibration will support the union in the long term. When you're ready, and when your twin flame is ready, you will reunite. I care what's happening on your twin flame journey. If you'd like some guidance through that journey, just click below.